I could either kick the door or repelling blast the door, if you guys want to make an entrance.
I would like to pose as whatever Molinar's current character is, wife.
Oh, jeez.
And in the persuasiveness of us trying to hire the help for very cheap.
Leo and Torun are chilling near some barrels. Ashtar's chilling on a roof.
I think you need to persuade Torun that violence is not the answer right now.
All right, Torun, let me level with you. What if plan A is we try to talk to him, and plan B is we burn his house down tonight if it doesn't go well?
I like gamble.
All right.
There's significant upside to this.
I'm going to give you my sending stone and say if we need backup, I'll call you in.
Oh, you want me outside? Okay. Cash me outside.
Well, are you going to be nearby?
Yeah.
I would like to stride through the door.
You open the door. It's a relatively empty tavern. You do see a few of who would probably be known as the local drunks already sitting at some stools with beers in their hands. Hollis is behind the counter, kind of just cleaning up.
I'm going to give a side eye to the drunks and say, honey, are you sure that this is the place?
Now, my love, I'm pretty sure that this is the place, but let us speak to the barkeep just to be sure.
Huh, okay.
Do I see any children?
At the moment, there's just two who are skittering about. They seem to be cleaning tables.
I'm going to approach the bar.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Gentleman and lady.
Gentleman and lady. I forgot that you were playing his wife, like my dog's
I'm very elegantly dressed, by the way.
Beautiful, like silken.
Like a gown, not a gown, a dress, like a summer dress.
Nice touch.
The look here, you've even got like a little bit of exposed midriff, but like classy.
Yeah.
Classy lady.
Right.
Beautiful jewelry. There's even some like golden beading in your hair.
Yeah.
Silken threads.
I'd like to just sort of have 10 gold pieces in my hand and just sort of like be flicking one through the fingers back and forth as I just sort of lean against the counter. Now, good morning, sir. Now, I understand in this fine establishment of yours that you have found a way to procure some, let's call it, dainty staff here. Some of the more the diminutive type. And, well, in my business of fine clockworks and watchmaking, the, small hands tend to serve well in the purpose of assembly. And I definitely find myself in need of some of this diminutive labor. You wouldn't be able to direct me, perhaps, towards someone who may be able to give me a hand with such a thing?
Roll.
Something?
Wait a sec.
Deception.
I would like to wink at him as he's rolling. Well,
20.
Oh, you are quite the saucy lady.
He kind of looks you up and down. There's a pause. My good sir, I can't be just giving away some of my workforce. I have a deal, you see. I'm helping these young whippersnappers grow as individuals and keep them off the street. Why, before me and Mother Shady down at the orphanage worked out this deal, they were up on the street causing all sorts of havoc.
Well, now, I do believe that is a fine thing you're doing there, sir. But see, what I'm trying to do is I want to give these kids a skill, a craft, something they can carry on into their adulthood, some precision artistry and artisanship. I mean, the fact that their hands are small and work well in this is merely a bonus. It's just something that my lovely wife and I see as the right thing to do.
an unpaid internship, if you will.
It's valuable experience.
Oh, so you ain't gonna be paying these young folks?
Well, we will be paying them an experience and exposure to those in in this valuable circle of artisans.
Well, I'm not sure mothers
Look at you, cuckoo. What? Who says
help
that?
you out
You'll
with
get
that.
exposure.
You see, we have a financial agreement.
Oh, now in no way do I assume to be getting this labor force for free. Now, the provider of the labor force will be compensated substantially.
Now, it's not just about the owner of the deal. The young folk make money as they go.
Well, they will be provided with anything they so need, be it food or additional clothing. This being an unpaid internship, we generally don't provide direct funds, but anything the children may need, be that, again, clothing or food, we are more than happy to provide.
Well, I'll tell you what. You go across the street to the Honor Hall Orphanage, and you tell Mother Osadi that Paula sent you over. Say that he sent you over for a business deal.
Well, of course, I would be happy to thank you. This is quite valuable to me. I appreciate your help. I just want to, like, the coins that I'm sort of jingling in my hand might accidentally.
Should we get a
just
drink
find their
before we
way.
go?
If you would like a drink, then by all means, my love.
Well, I would gladly serve such fine folk as yourselves. And he turns around and pours out of one of the kegs.
One of the fine,
Some sapphire.
Yeah,
some sapphire.
Yeah, there's some sapphire wine placed in front of you.
It's the beginning of a partnership.
To the beginning of something.
I will drink to that.
Did someone say drink?
Please don't.
Now, if you need to go prepare for the day, I have some stock to take care of.
Well, of course. Thank you for the
You've
drink,
been
my good
mighty
sir.
helpful.
I'm just gonna, like, sort of slide out the 10 gold
And he
coins.
just, like, deftly, without even looking in his pockets.
Hmm.
And he motions over to one of the older of the children to take over the bar. And he returns to a back area.
Let's talk to this kid.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Sipping our sapphire wine. There's one of the kids is now at the bar.
Yeah, can I help you with anything?
Well, young man, that remains to be seen. How do you like working here for Mr. Palace, I do believe it is?
I mean, we get the chance to work, and I mean, there's not much to say. It's a pretty easy life.
Does he pay you well?
We get to keep whatever tips we get.
Well, how about that?
Did you ever watch Family Guy? You sound like the creepy pedophile guy.
Shade!
No.
No.
The grandpa.
Oh,
the
yeah.
I've got a popsicle in my pocket!
It's so good to see you. I do love my chins.
Ew.
I can't unhear it.
Perception check.
Yes. 27. You're engrossed in conversation with
11.
11. You,
strapping young lad.
Molinar, notice one of the ones that's wandering around, reaching his hand into like the back pocket of one of the drunks, just like taking out a coin purse and slipping it in their pocket.
Just gonna watch with just a sly smile.
And you also watch as the door that Paulus went behind. He didn't quite close it, and another child walks out. You see this too. A tray in hand.
I want to look over again, watching the boy who slid the coin purse out of the drunk's pocket. I am attempting to make sure that the boy wiping the counter noticed that I saw. Well, it's good that you're allowed to keep all the tips you collect.
He kind of like stammers for like looks side to side for a second. I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Ooh.
You could be insinuated in.
I mean nothing in particular. I'm just glad that you lads seem to be taken care of.
I just bat my eyes and look confused.
Can I help you?
No, I think you've helped plenty.
There's like a bead of sweat.
I just sort of smile at the kid and just sort of stare.
Oh god.
Thank you for the lovely drink. And I'm gonna knock back the rest of my sapphire wine and
You're
leave my
welcome.
stool.
Ah. Okay.
Honey, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
Doing a fine job.
All right.
Stay in school. Can you read?
Yeah, Jennifer's a good teacher.
Can you do maths?
Yeah.
I'm sure they can add.
I mean, she teaches us the basics. Wants us to be prepared and whatnot.
You know, adding, multiplying.
I'm having such a hard time
Those are
sitting this out right now.
angel things.
People think that she's like, not trustworthy because how she looks, but
What does she look like?
you know Jennifer. She's the
Oh, the one that,
Oh.
yes,
the
yes.
half-orc that
Oh.
is flirting with.
Oh wow.
What you're getting here is that Jennifer will come to the orphanage and teach the children.
My
Oh,
orc
she's so
girlfriend
nice.
teaches the children.
Yes.
Nice.
Ah, that's presumptuous. Ain't your girlfriend yet, bro.
Oh, right.
You went on outing.
I would like to exit the tavern.
As he walks out, it go well.
I do believe we have us an introduction.
You're sure you don't need me to beat anybody up?
Oh, I'm sure that will be necessary. It might not be necessary right now, but good things come to those who wait.
I'm just not approvingly like.
We could have just walked to the mother and said that the guy sent
It's
us.
probably true.
You learn things about Torun's orc lady.
Oh, we learned something interesting about your new girlfriend.
Oh, really? What kind of interesting things?
Well, it seems she is one of a kind heart, and she teaches these poor orphans on her time off, teaches them valuable things.
Like how to make
What?
armor and weapons?
I don't believe that's in her curriculum, but perhaps it's something you could suggest that she introduce.
It's very important. I feel all students should know the basics at least of making a good sword. That's how I was brought up.
Valuable knowledge for sure. I would like to head across the street to the orphanage.